I like a pouch.
Yeah.
Something to put something in.
Yeah.
You know,
Are you talking about,
zipper.
what do you call them? The fanny pack or like
Could
the
be a fanny
backpack
pack.
thing?
Could be a little pencil pack
You like a
thing.
drawstring bag?
Ooh, no. Fuck you, actually.
So we have a question for you that came to us through my Instagram.
This is my first time visiting RTX or really any convention. What are your insider tips on getting the most bang for my buck? How do I maximize my RTX experience?
Have y'all visited RTX before?
No, this is also my first time at it.
Yeah, same. First time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Way to support the fucking company.
Yeah. I didn't know why it existed.
Me neither.
At first, and then, I didn't know how many like different I get it now. It's there's a lot of cool people, a lot of great shows that go on, but I didn't understand because I'd never heard of just like a network doing their own thing like this. And then Fiona would go every year. She's like, "You gotta go." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "It's in Austin." I'm like, "Why?" And I love it here. It's great. It's hot, but it's when I walked on the show floor. There was so many different things happening at once. Like there was you getting dunked. Yeah. You were like in your swimsuit getting dunked. Yep. There was mini golf. There was like somebody cosplaying, somebody trying to sell me leather goods. And it was very cool. And I've done a lot of conventions in my life. And I've never seen one quite like this. So I thought it was great. I'm having a great time. It's just very hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
very
the
hot.
TX part in RTX. It just means Texas hot.
It's hot. I'm sitting across the street, and we Ubered.
Not even a Lime scooter. Not even a one-block Lime
then
scooter.
you got to take the time to do the thing, you know?
Look, man, I love the Lime scooter. I think it's so fun, especially just like zooming down the street.
Yeah.
My favorite part of a Lime scooter is when somebody smaller than me, it just zooms right past me, and I realize that I'm weighing
the
down
power to weight ratio.
Yeah.
The scooter's it's encumbered.
Yeah, I like when I get off the scooter and the scooter goes.
Why does my scooter sound like an RC car with a dying battery?
So, and this is this yours too?
This
First
is
one?
my first RTX. This is actually the first convention that I've been to since like 2018.
Whoa.
Whoa, well, welcome.
Welcome back to the circuit.
Thank you. Yeah, I got like conventioned out. If I'm on, I used to go to every PAX and then like multiple other conventions, and they're really fun. They're really fun. They're so much fun. This one's the best one. Oh, RTX is the best. They're very fun, but they're also kind of overwhelming. And when you go to 8 or 9 of them a year, you kind of want to die a little bit.
Sure.
So I was like,
What number is this for you this year?
for me this year,
Oh.
Uno.
Yeah.
Getting a late start.
I had the first one since 2018.
Yeah, that's what he started with.
Is that true? Yes.
Yeah.
True.
No.
Yeah.
I'm confused because I thought you went to PAX this year.
No.
Okay.
No, I have not been to PAX in a long time.
You did.
I did go to PAX, and
How
it was
was it?
weird. It was in Boston, Massachusetts. I talked about it on a previous one. I have only heard about Boston from like cartoons and television, and so all I know is that they say "ka" and they hate people for arbitrary reasons.
Yeah.
And I was like, surely that's not true. And
No,
then I
it's
got
true.
hate crime between getting on a plane and getting into an Uber.
Yeah.
Where a man looked at me and was like, "That's the problem with you fucking Dominicans. You think you're so fucking smart." And I was like, "I'm Mexican." He's like, "That's what I'm talking about."
That's pretty accurate. I grew up in Maine, which is like 2 hours north of Boston.
I had a fun time at PAX. I think, so I never grew up going to conventions or not even grown up. I didn't go to a lot. My first convention ever was VidCon last year. And then RTX like 2 weeks later, and then now this RTX is, I think, my third or fourth, including PAX. I did not realize how much there is to do at conventions. It's almost like a music festival where you're just eventually going to have to choose what things you do and don't want to do. So I think that's the first part of maximizing your RTX or any convention experience, is picking out which things that you absolutely need to do.
And the things that you do absolutely need to do, and I don't know if there are any of them, but anything with an open bar, take advantage of it.
Ding, ding, ding. Yes.
They're not around all the time.
No, maximizing free stuff is definitely like the number one. number 2, because I would say your thing's number 1, make a schedule, and then number 2, maximize the free shit you can get.
When I went to PAX, I realized that I could probably eat and drink for free for the whole
for 3
weekend.
consecutive days.
If you're really careful about it.
Being at a convention is kind of like being at a Costco, a little bit. You know,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
all these
yeah,
little
yeah.
free samples. You feel really overwhelmed and
But
sweaty all
every
the time.
sample is a lanyard. It's a free lanyard.
Sometimes they're pens.
I just realized another thing to get into Costco and conventions, you have to pull out a plastic thing
that
and
you
show
can-
it to them.
You have to pull out a piece of plastic you paid for to be like, no, I'm allowed to be here.
I collect mine.
Me too.
Do you guys?
Oh yeah.
I
There's
also-
a chair at my my
Yeah.
guest bedroom that has every badge I've ever been to.
I've got one
Just in case I need to get in somewhere.
Yeah,
Looks
I
like
got,
a marathon
one
runner was
lanyard with all
raptured
of
in
them.
that chair.
That's right.
I got mine hanging from above my bed. So when I bring somebody over, I go, yeah, PAX.
That's
It's
right.
attached to your fan, and it
No
just,
big
like,
deal.
hits you gently.
Yeah, they fly around.
I stick them in the spokes of my bike. Clack, 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 clack.
Sometimes I get up in the middle of the night to pee and just fucking bam, slapped in the face by VidCon.
I would say both conventions and music festivals, like if you can get backstage, I'm still eating Kind bars from Fun Fest that I just pocketed like 10 years ago.
Okay, well, what free stuff is there here? Because I haven't yet gotten anything.
Well, I think something that a lot of people
This is a
overlook-
hot tip. This goes back to the question. by the
Yeah,
way.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything can be free if you're fast enough.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's true.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I gave out a bunch of free shirts at my signing like 20 minutes ago.
Oh,
I got some-
okay.
There's some shirt havers in the front row.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. I think, well, I take it back. I got free Coca-Cola, like a sip.
Oh, yeah.
What's everyone's favorite free thing?
That guy going around giving free sips of Coca-Cola.
Yeah, the one that goes, but you got a waterfall. You got a waterfall.
Do you guys have a favorite free thing?
Just like in general.
And I want you all to keep in mind what you just said of everything's free if you're fast enough.
This episode of the Rooster Teeth podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp. Life can throw a lot of curveballs at you, and it's not always easy to make the right decision on what's best for you when you're literally in the middle of dealing with it all. If you're having a hard time making a decision about work, your relationship, or something else, therapy can help you stay true to yourself while you navigate life, so that you can feel good about moving forward. Therapy can also be a great tool for learning positive coping skills, learning how to set boundaries, and empowering you to be the best version of yourself. And if you're thinking about giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option that is convenient, flexible, and entirely online. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/roosterteeth to get a 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/rooster.
I love whenever somebody gives me free clothing because I don't know if you've been able to tell by looking at me, but I'm humongous. So, yeah.
It's not a perspective thing. He really is that.
He's 14 inches taller than me.
Jesus. It sucks when you say it like that, but it is true.
It's true.
So people will give me clothing for free, and they'll just give you some weird arbitrary size, like a medium or something. And I look at it like, yeah, you really think that's the move there, bud? And I'll spend the rest of the fest trying to trade people for
okay.
I did it at VidCon with one of the sweaters, and I traded all the way up to the highest I could go, which was a 2XL. Which was one size too short.
It's like that guy who traded a paper clip into a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did that.
Except you're trading it for like dirty, and in one case, one vomit-stained Spotify hoodie from the after
But that's
party.
limited
at
to
VidCon.
Dish.
Yeah.
It really is.
There was
So-
vomit on it and you took it?
There was vomit on it. We went to the after party at the California Adventure or something, and somebody was wearing it on the ride and then left. And then when they came back, there was a little bit of puke on it.
Was it theirs or someone else's?
It was theirs,
Okay.
but it was a size larger than mine. So I was like, "You want to trade?"
The way that you worded that was like they got on the ride with the hoodie on, the car came back around, they were gone, but the fucking vomit-stained hoodie was still there.
Yeah.
Something happened.
It's like they puked so bad they just fucking disappeared.
Yeah, they turned into vomit.
A vomit stream so strong it rockets you out of the ride. Yeah.
I also like, I like clothing. I like whenever somebody hands you something that I'll never use in my fucking life. Like, one time I got, what do you call it? Like a tape measure with somebody's like business on it. And I was like, for what? It's 3 feet. The only thing I can do with this is like, never mind. Let's move on, actually. What's your favorite free thing?
I like a pouch.
Ooh, yeah.
Something to put something in.
Yeah.
You know,
Are you talking
zipper.
about what do you call them? The fanny pack or like
Could
the
be a fanny
backpack
pack.
thing?
Could be a little pencil pack
You like a
thing.
drawstring bag?
Ooh, no. Fuck you, actually. Drawstring. No.
I just watched somebody fucking take their drawstring back and go, oh.
No, drawstring
Is that
bag is
mine?
fine. I just been to so many conventions where they give you the drawstring bag and inside is like they just give you trash, but it's all like themed of the convention.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like Comic-Con trash or
Yeah.
RTX trash.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like all of the employees
like
working
a
the
zipper.
convention are required to bring 5 things from home to put in the fucking goodie bags.
Yeah. You're just giving me stuff to throw away, but I will keep the bag.
We're almost the same age. We're like dad age.
Yeah.
And so like our.
Are you a dad?
No, I'm not a dad, but
You want
this magic moment. I don't know how biology works. Anyway, at this point, my fanny packs come preloaded with like loose Kleenex and Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
Like that's what my dad's fanny pack always had.
Carmex.
Yep, Carmex. Oh my God, the Carmex.
God, Carmex.
My sunglasses
Yeah.
and sunglasses case.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Having a case means you've gotten too old, I think. That's
Yeah.
sunglasses should just be like thrown in the back seat of your car, and when
Yeah.
you find it, that's when you get relief from the sun.
Exactly.
And if you break them, our friends at Shady Rays will replace
There
them.
you
No
go.
questions.
Hey, yo, I wear my shitty rays today.
Of course you did.
I fucking love them. I got the. They look. I feel like Master Chief. They look fucking Halo visors. Awesome. This is not an ad. We're not doing an ad.
They're not paying
They're
for
not
this
paying
one.
for us. This is not an ad.
I
just
will
like my
do
shitty
an
rays.
ad if they want.
No.
This episode is brought to you by the Servant Girl Annihilator.
So yeah, I think what we're saying is like maximize free shit. Get as much as you can and do it. Treat it like trick or treating. Don't fucking discriminate when you're getting the shit. Just like pile your stupid drawstring bag full of it.
And
then-
don't be afraid to ask for more. One thing
Yeah.
I've learned from going to many conventions is they don't give a shit. They want to get rid of the stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
If you see something you like and you go, can I get an extra? Lie. If you like, can I get one for my
Yeah.
father who's dying or whatever? And then
Sure.
you could get it. Yeah, get a couple lanyards.
His last request was to get a lanyard.
Yeah, he wanted
He
a
leaves this
lanyard.
mortal coil. That's all he
One
wants.
of them really wants that purple Twitch lanyard.
My father was 78 and he loved fuckface. Please.
So much.
There's a lot of merch here, by the way. I feel like
True.
most of the convention is dedicated to getting you guys to buy stuff, which is great because it's really good merch, but people are waiting in lines. Is it limited edition stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
You can only get it here.
Okay, great.
Or at our offices next week for all of us.
Oh,
That's
come
how we get the
on.
free stuff.
I'm
Honestly-
surprised there isn't a longer line for the mini golf, honestly. The mini golf looks dope.
Golf is dope.
Yeah.
I got to play mini golf yesterday, and the thing is like when you're a celebrity, they let you shut up. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I hate you, whatever.
Whatever. You're able to like, skip the line or whatever, but they were like, well, we're putting people in groups of 4. And so I turned around to the people behind me and was like, hey, do you guys mind if I join your group? Expecting them to be like, yeah, of course, we love you. Something like that.
Yeah.
They looked at me like, who the fuck is... Yeah, I guess, if you need to. I realize that these people, this is another thing about RTX that I think is so interesting, is we have such a wide scope of things that we make where, like, some people only come for the, like, animation stuff. Some people come for a specific podcast. I met somebody else who was like, yeah, all I had ever listened to before was Face Jam. And then, like, I didn't realize that these people did other stuff.
Yeah.
They
I thought it was
an
just...
entire company attached to it.
Yeah, I thought it was just a bunch of old people eating shitty food and complaining about it, which it is. So the people that I had turned around to and asked if I could join them. Is that a baby?
That's what your tattoo's about.
We're trying to do something up here. You can
Are you one of Ethan's boys?
You just kind of like, see how we're on a stage and we have microphones and you're in the crowd and you don't?
It's a heckler.
Not just in the crowd, on the ground.
Oh, and our producer's giving the baby a lav mic. Oh, great. This is
Yeah, great.
Oh, you think you could do this, baby?
Somebody mic this baby up real quick.
Can we get the baby out, but the mother can stay? All I was going to say was I turned around to a bunch of Ruby cosplayers who were like, who the fuck is this giant piece of shit? And it was the best game of golf I ever played in my life. Because suddenly I wasn't just playing as like a friend. I was like, I'm going to fucking beat your ass. I'm the best golfer you've ever seen.
I have to echo your point though, and I think it's important for not just conventions but for life. Ask for more. Like ask for the extra thing. If you're on a plane and they're pouring you a soda, ask for the whole can. They'll give it to you.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, hey, can I have the rest of the can? Sure. And then you like see other people like go, the fuck? I didn't know you could ask for the whole can. I've been wasting my fucking life. So I can put the little cup in the little like divot thing in the tray table, and then the can on the side for it to slide off into my neighbor's
when
lap.
you fall asleep and you eventually knock it over.
Do one better. Wear a shirt that says like producer or like a brand of something. I did that for G4, and I made the whole idea was to see how much companies would give me because I had a G4 shirt on.
Yeah.
The only thing they knew is that I had the shirt on, and there was a guy with like a Panasonic camera behind me, but anyone can really bring those in. They will give you just about everything they have thinking it's going to be on TV. And it never went.
So wear like a brand shirt and look kind of frustrated.
Yeah.
'Cause
Have
to me-
somebody
'cause to
with
me
a
it looks-
clipboard behind you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my
Because it looks like you're at work, which means people
look
think
like
like,
you
oh, give
don't-
that person something. Quick.
Yes.
Yeah, like
yes.
you don't want to be there.
If you look like you belong somewhere,
Yeah.
then everyone will think that you belong somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is a dangerous thing for you to say.
It is extremely dangerous, but I will say that I have been attempting to do that as a new citizen of Austin, Texas this whole time. I'm just trying to look like I belong here. I keep saying y'all and being like, I'm part white.
Please approve my application to live here.
The other day, somebody pointed out because I left my house without my wallet and I only had a picture of my ID on me, and somebody was like, "Yo, you can't do that here. They will send you back." And I was like, to California, and they were like, "No." Maybe Baja, California. Yeah, I do love that idea, though. I used to do that where, like, I would go to concerts in my hometown by just wearing all black, and just pretending like I was supposed to be there. And I think what did I used to say? I used to say, like, Megan told me I was supposed to be in here because there's always a Megan working those events. Like some fucking event coordinator is named Megan.
Yeah.
somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Meg.
Just told me I'm supposed to work the store. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you just get in, and then you take off the shirt, and then you're fucking cool.
Yeah.
Why do you have to take
probably
off
shouldn't
the
tell you
shirt?
this. A headset is like $40.
Yeah.
You're wearing a headset. People are just like, they know what they're doing. And
I think, and because we got to close out this segment, I think my final piece of advice to you is that I have worked with the amazing Guardians that are working here this year, which, give it up.
Give it
for
up. Give it up.
They're amazing. They're yellow shirts. They're the people that you've probably seen going in and out of like the backstage areas, going everywhere, grabbing us like our food and stuff. I hate to say it, but a lot of them can't fight for shit. And if you manage to get the shirt off of them and run away fast enough,
Easy.
also, weak knees. Just right.
just fucking
The ultimate limited edition shirt.
Why does this Guardian shirt have blood stains on it? Jesus.
So anyway, I hope I see the general manager of our company in the back there. I hope that you enjoyed my call for violence.
Stand back and stand by.
And I hope that has helped. This has been RT Cares.
Well, I hope that our dumb travel advice actually kind of helped you out. If it did, you should check out the full episode on the Rooster Teeth site, and you can sign up for First while you're there and get episodes an entire day early. Now I have to go. I'm late for a flight.